500 watching points. Watching point number 82. Watch, lest in gathering tons of pitchblende, you rest content with its possession. Pitchblende is the ore from which radium is extracted by being processed in the fire and the dross being eliminated. The Christian Science organization is like a great pitchblende rendering plant. This pitchblende is so valuable because it contains the precious spiritual idea as well as the scientific method of bringing this idea forth into activity. The proof of the utility of our grand organization lies in the process of calling from heaven the true fire, so that one's concept of organization may be purified. In this way, symbols will gradually lose their importance as one realizes the importance of reaching the point of individual communion with God, where one is taught of God, divine mind, and so receives the course in divinity, which our leader promised in the church manual to teach to those who came to her home. As one gains this higher conception, the human symbols grow beautifully less until the radium alone stands out as that which is real and worth retaining. Then will be fulfilled the statement that Phillips Brooks wrote to Kate Buck, "Little girl, someday we shall leave the symbols for the realities." The greatest proof of Elijah's spirituality lay in the fact that the fire that came down from heaven destroyed all the symbols he had used. The symbols that comprise our organization are valuable, but the student must never forget that progress demands that he put off the belief in the reality and importance of the symbol as fast as possible, in order that he may establish in consciousness the reality of that which the symbol is merely a representation. Only in this way can the radium or spiritual idea be brought forth. One should never become discouraged because he apparently sees very little spirituality or radium in the organization. Rather should he be grateful for what appears and watch carefully and prayerfully to be sure that he himself is radium and is helping as many as possible to be likewise. The congregation in the Christian Science churches are a symbol of the gathering together of all of God's children into his tabernacle. When, in your mental development, you are able to gather into your consciousness all humanity and see them as God's perfect children, you may be sure that you are gaining the real church. As this development takes place, you are able more and more to turn away from the human symbol of organization, much as a child turns away from its baby pen as it grows older. This watching point encourages no withdrawal from the organization or its activities on the part of the advancing student. It merely calls for progress, a broadening of one's attitude and conception, as well as compassion and helpfulness toward those who are still in the pitchblende stage. It marks a changed mental attitude and growth, but no physical or outward change.